Stars TV with Stephen Foster. First of all, Stephen's first game back for the Stars since Adam Johnson passed away, and for whatever reason, no Stars games in the 2 weeks. What's it been like getting the guys back to play, and noticeable that there's pretty much everybody's wearing a neck guard tonight?
Yeah, it's been put. Al's made sure that everybody wears some neck protection now, and I think it's a change that's happening enforced from January. At the end of the day, it's a shame somebody's lost their life, absolutely, and whatever people can do to try and minimise the risk with that, then obviously all the better for the sport.
What was it like? Was there any kind of apprehension? Obviously, the guys have been training, but this is the first kind of game action since then. Do you notice any apprehension, or was everybody all right getting back?
No, everybody's all right. It was obviously a shock when it happened, and it was a talking point for a while. And how did it happen? And we've seen bad injuries in hockey before, and luckily the few and far between, and just devastating for the sport as a whole. But the boys have been good and understanding, and it's one of those things now that they've just, when they got in the ice, they just want to get the job done and get to it.
So on to tonight's game, then, talking about getting the job done. Again, we had the Remembrance Day ceremony, so again that could put a lull on the start, but 12 seconds in and opening the score, and then the first period kind of killed the game off.
Yeah, I mean, considering we've been off for so long, it was good to get a good start to the game. I thought it's good that we did that, but I also think that's also probably dented our performance a bit, because we already got that lead, and I don't think we kind of pushed on from there.
And we're talking to Lewis Jones earlier, and obviously Sheffield recovered from that first period, and periods 2 and 3 were a lot more even, and we saw Tommy have the work getting his shut out, and they had some serious chances in that game.
Yeah, they did, and that's credit to them. They've come here and worked really hard, put us under pressure at times, and kept us kind of honest. We scored a couple of short-handed goals in that first period. Take that out, and it was only an even play, 3-0 game. So, credit to them. Like you say, we always knew they were going to come here, and they're not going to give up, and they're always going to work hard, which is what you always want. From our point of view, like I say, I would have liked us to keep pushing on and keep increasing, and make sure we build on what we've begun. And unfortunately, that didn't happen, and I don't think it was the most exciting game in the world. We had opportunities both ends, and I thought Brandon played well the second and third period for them, especially after taking a heavy shot to the head in the second there. And I thought Tom played solid in goal for us. He made those saves when we needed them, and kept us rock solid at the back there.
Yeah. We've said about the lineup through the season. We haven't had a full lineup. We didn't have a full lineup again tonight, but it was good to get Carl Wilkinson back into action. Obviously, Alex Preston was out because he took a puck to the face in training, but getting Carl back must be huge. Absolutely.
I mean, Callum's been important to us for several years now, and solid sentiment, and you can put him on any of the lines really. Obviously, he came in on that third line tonight, and I thought he did well. He skated a few times with us, and first time he came on, still wasn't right, and then he took another few more weeks off, which obviously has made it stronger. And hopefully that's good, and we can get Callum back for the foreseeable.
Yeah, and just a quick one. Man of the match went to Rowley. 3 goals, you can't argue, and a couple of good ones as well. 2 shorties, like you say, and Rowley just continues to impress it on the kind of the heart of that top line.
Yeah, I think Rowley obviously is doing very well since he's moved up there this season. He's always going to get your points and always going to provide as well. I would say on top of that, to be fair, I thought Mike Yeld had a really, really strong game tonight, and he's the main reason why that one does well, because he's got the smart head on him, and he's getting himself in good positions to make sure that these plays happen. And I think all round it just gels that line together quite nicely. Rowley sticks it away, same as Sykesy as well. He'll always stick that away. And I think what we've got to make sure is all lines are going to contribute, and that'll happen. It's happening in fits and starts as the years go on. But the beauty of what we've got now is when the likes of Callum's coming back, Alex Preston comes back, we've got extra bodies now, so there's no given for anybody's particular place. So it's not cast in stone that all the lines will stay the same. I think players have got to start stepping up to the plate, and we give opportunities when players are playing well. Somebody's not playing so well, then we'll juggle it around.